Bhopal, after 26 years, they have suffered silently. The court has given a verdict where after 25,000 people have died and about 500,000 people have been severely injured and affected. The court has given an order of 2 years imprisonment to 7 officials from Union Carbide, that was the plant that was responsible for the gas leak, and a fine of $2,000. And ironically, right then, we are seeing what's happening with the BP oil spill. Today, we are specifically protesting against the verdict that has come out, and there has been a huge public uproar. And we always felt that we will not stay behind, and join many other cities in expressing our anger.
Really outraged by with this blatant travesty of justice. They have justified the death of over 23,000 people with a sentence that is equal to negligent homicide. This is given out when there are traffic accidents, and in response to this verdict, when the public outrage came up in India and in the US, there's a group of ministers which formed, and they have recommended certain things that the government should do in accordance to providing justice for the survivors. And these recommendations, they do not satisfy any form of compensation, rehabilitation, or corporate responsibility that Union Carbide and now the current owners, Dow, should face. There is no talk of extraditing Warren Anderson, who is in the US, who is absconding. There's a Supreme Court warrant in India back in 2005 that he should be arrested, and there is no plans to extradite him. There is no plans for making Dow actually pay up for the cleanup on the site itself.
An amount of money has been proposed by the Indian government, by a council of ministers, to be given as compensation to the victims in Bhopal, the dead, the diseased, and the injured, and the victims also. The question is, where was this money all this while? Where did it come from? Why does it come now? Why does it come in the face of public outrage? Who withheld justice at this point? What are the machineries within the Indian state which caused demotion of the charge of culpable homicide to criminal negligence? Who are these actors? How are these actors tied to Dow? How are these actors tied to the greater idea of corporate negligence and corporate criminality? Why is Dow not being made to pay for these crimes? Why is there public payment? Why does money come out of public exchequer to pay for corporate crimes? This money could have gone to many other things which could have saved lives in India out of hunger and health and other reasons right now. Dow right now operates in India. Dow is not an illegal entity in India. Dow has assets in India. Why doesn't the state freeze those assets to pay the people of Bhopal? These are the questions which need to be asked. And what stops the state, the people in power, to not freeze the assets? We have to ask, who are the people who are responsible for it? And we have to understand that within the Indian state, among the major two groups, the Congress and the BJP, the Dow Chemicals works in Gujarat, which is a BJP-ruled state. The Congress condones and comes up with a proposal by which Dow is not made responsible for the compensation, but the Indian people are. So to understand that these two large groupings within them represent corporate interests more than dying and debilitated people's interests. So we have to stand for Indian people, for the rights of Indian people not to be killed by corporate crimes, and for rights of Indian people to be represented by people who serve them and not serve multinational foreign companies.
How can the world not share this pain of those who are gone and of those who remain? There's so much to do and so little time. Silence only shields this corporate crime. So hold our hands and hear our call. Justice for Bhopal is justice for all. So hold our hands and hear our call. Justice for Bhopal is justice for us all.
Justice for Bhopal is justice for 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 all.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want?
Now!
Anderson Carbide killer down. Stop running from Bhopal now. Anderson Carbide killer down.
Stop running from Bhopal now.
Anderson Carbide killer down.
Stop running from Bhopal now!
Anderson Carbide killer down.
Stop running from Bhopal now!
Anderson Carbide killer down.
Stop running from Bhopal now!
Down, down, clean it now.
Down, down, clean it now!
Down, down, clean it now.
Down, down, clean it now!
जुल्म की टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।
हर जोर जुल्म की टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।
हर जोर जुल्म की टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।
हम भोपाल की नारी है,
फूल नहीं चिंगारी है।
हम भोपाल की नारी है,
फूल नहीं चिंगारी है।
भोपाल की राहें सुनी है,
दाव कार्बाइड खूनी है।
भोपाल की राहें सुनी है,
दाव कार्बाइड खूनी है।
हम भोपाल की नारी है,
फूल नहीं चिंगारी है।
जोर जुल्म के टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।
जोर जुल्म की टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।
जोर जुल्म की टक्कर में
संघर्ष हमारा नारा है।